Hello, lovely people of the Ethernet. I want to talk to you about the, in my opinion, weirdest spell in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. And first I need some preamble. We all know there are three main pillars, Ionic, Doric and Corinthian, and the same applies to Dungeons & Dragons. There's social interaction, exploration and combat. And as such, spells are usually made to fit into one of these pillars in their main function and then have some utility. Fireball is primarily a combat spell, but you can blow things up, you can set things on fire, and some people even say it's the most useful social skill. Charm Person helps you in social interactions. You can make someone your friend and then, convince them to do whatever you want, or you can pacify someone in combat. Spider Climb offers you mobility in exploration and a possible tactical advantage in combat, and also it's just really cool to walk on the ceiling. Now, most importantly, all of these spells do something you couldn't really do without them. They are made for an extra purpose. And then we come to Ceremony. Ceremony offers mechanical benefits for major life events, but also if you don't have Ceremony, you don't get benefits from these major life events, which is just not correct. And the other niche uses that it has are also just not good, so let's look at them. Atonement can be used to return someone to their proper alignment, which is important if you play with alignment, but who the hell plays with alignment? I mean, honestly. Funeral Rite prevents someone from becoming undead for a week, so this can prolong someone's transformation into a vampire. It otherwise has basically no use, except for flavor, which is sad. Dedication and Coming of Age both give a single person half the benefit of the Bless spell, or Guidance for 24 hours. Basically, you get a d4, which means get your baptism in before you fight the big bad evil guy for that extra d4 on your saving throws. Bless Water. You can pay 26 gold to create holy water, which costs 25 gold in the first place. Since this is the way to create holy water, it implies that temples also make holy water this way, which means they sell it at a loss, which means if you use it, you create it at a loss, so just buy it for 1 gold cheaper. And last of all, Wedding, the one you're here for. +2 AC to anyone married in the last week, so long as you're close to each other. Again, get married before the big fight, and actually, marry all of your friends while you're at it. The spell only says humanoids, it does not limit it to specifically 2, it just says adult humanoids. Also, since it specifies humanoids, and humanoids is a class of creature and not just a vague descriptor for the shape of a creature, it means you can't marry satyrs and changelings and other player races, which count as fae, because, again, they're fae, not humanoid. So, now that we've had an overview, what are my thoughts? Well, I think it gives the player agency over things that should be in the DM's purview, and it encourages doing things for the mechanical benefit rather than the true emotional core of the experience. Atonement, Funeral Rite, and creating holy water are in concept very cool ideas, but just the execution of the spell is too flawed. I don't think you should ban the spell, because no one uses it anyways, outside of, trying to metagame. So, I don't know, I think you should maybe think about adjusting it. Let things like weddings happen naturally, and if you do want an adjusted version of Ceremony or some inspiration, check out the Google document I put in the description where I try to make my version of the spell. Hey, welcome to the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank my friend Jules for helping me edit this whole thing. And I want to say, consider liking and subscribing, I guess. And maybe, if you got some money lying around, do consider joining my Patreon. Link should be in the description. Have a nice night.